In a time long ago, there lived in the kingdom of Gallowmere a sorcerer named Zerok. This arrogant, pitiless man hated his fellow citizens for their simple and peaceful ways. So he raised an army of demons and set out to take the realm for his own. The king's champion, Sir Daniel Fortescue, led the militia in the battle against this unholy horde. Songs are still sung of how he spearheaded the charge deep into the accursed multitude, how demons fell before him like wheat before the scythe, and how at last, though mortally wounded, he destroyed the sorcerer utterly. Fortescue went down in history that day as the hero of Gallowmere, and a time of peace began, which was to last for 100 years. And then the sorcerer returned.
Okay, I can hear you.
Yeah. New game options. Yeah. Look at me. This is the best rap I ever had. I'm a skeleton. I point to stuff. Look at this. Woo.
It's not your rhymes, it's your flow. That's what you've
Oh, I
mastered.
gotta go with his flow, you know? He doesn't go fast no matter how much you try.
Oh, I got you. I got you. What if
Oh,
you just?
oh.
What if you just keep pressing down, down, down?
No, that's it. I just keep pressing down. But if I go like this, like. Yeah, yo.
This is the best demo ever.
Yo, what?
I can't believe they packed this much fun into a manual. It's amazing. Laugh at me.
Whoa.
This thing from Adam's Family making guest appearance. I like Cousin It.
I didn't watch the show, but I know what you're talking about.
I only watched a few episodes of the show. I mostly watched the movie.
Hiya!
Whoa, they talk now? Before he was all just like,
No, people don't have to kill people with that.
What?
Yeah.
You're already dead. Pretty sure that's the lead guy and he just took one to the face.
Well,
Oh, he's remembering his death.
what is that guy from, this is, Jack?
Yeah, Jack Skellington.
Jack looks a little different. He had a
Um,
makeover.
Yeah. He's getting a bit old. He's like the off-brand Jack Skellington.
He's missing an eye.
It has risen again. Sir Daniel Fortescue. See? The hero of Gallowmere who fell at the first charge. The fog of war and the shrouds of time conspire to turn the arrow fodder into the saviour of the day. But we knows better. Let it alone. Fate has given it a second chance. A chance to forget the ignoble truth. A chance to defeat Sarah
Yeah.
and live up to the
PlayStation sounds
legend.
like a jet engine.
We hopes it does well.
Because this has a lot of graphics.
Don't take off.
Did you notice it was different head with a different light?
Mm.
Just looked exactly the same and sounded exactly the same. Quick question. If he is an off-brand Jack Skellington, can we call him Jack off Skellington brand?
Yeah.
Thanks. I won't remember that. That's
Whoa.
cool. Whoa. I don't know what you're up to, but you
I'm
now
just
have a
figuring
weapon.
it out. I used my
Oh.
own arm.
And it boomeranged.
Triangle? I guess it's just a short weapon.
So you got boomerangs and slaps.
That's,
You should have a jump.
Square is that.
Slap.
That's
Circle
Circle.
is boomerang. Triangle is switch weapon.
switch weapon, yeah.
X is jump.
Yep.
Do you have a double jump? Nope.
It press up. And X did that. I think it looked
I
higher,
did a
right?
high jump?
No. Oh, no. L1 does nothing. Oh, L2 got close.
Oh, okay, that's gotta be like aim. Oh, it's your look button. So
No,
you
no,
can
no.
change camera angle.
No, I'm using my right stick for that.
While holding L2?
Yeah. Now, oh, it's a close up. If I hold L2 and
Yeah.
move the camera out like that, and this is from far away without pressing.
Yep. called the look button. Likely called the look button. Might be called aim.
Oh, this is R1.
R1 is duck.
Yeah.
Read these books that are all around. They're probably going to give you
Oh,
the
yeah.
tutorial. They're going to tell you a bunch of shit you already know, though.
Any treasure that you find will be added to your coin total. Coins are used to buy items from the greedy merchant gargoyles.
That's racist.
You will find life bottles throughout Gallowmere. They contain the same magic that rose you from your slumber and will raise you from the dead once again. When your life is low, using this bottle will help you feel a little better. And remember to fill it when you can.
Oh, refillable.
How do you find that?
I don't know.
When you're ready to leave this crypt, you'll find an exit at the end of the hall. To unlock the gates, you must find a runestone and place it in the ornate hand set next to the doorway.
Keys. Gotta find keys.
It's a room.
I don't know, I've never seen one. It's probably gonna look like a stone. Oh, do you mean like in general? What are runes?
Yeah.
Usually like stones.
Did I read this one? I did.
Mm-mm.
You must be out of shape after 100 years lying on your back. Use the crypt to get to grips with your new lease on life.
What's that supposed to mean? 100 years on your back? What are you trying to say?
He's a whore. So I
Could
gotta
you
put the
backtrack?
rock over there?
Yeah. You need the star
Whoa,
room.
whoa.
It shows you
Okay.
it's like a square stone with a star engraved on it. Could you go straight up that hallway, please? You already talked to these two gargoyles, but you can likely talk to them again. And hidden items.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know. It might have stopped recording. Oh, it tried to go to the PlayStation store. Press circle. Okay, I don't think that showed up on the video. It probably just showed us standing there, but it tried to take us to the store. You can follow... You have this little fly around you, and it seems to be like leading you in the right direction. So if you want to find extra stuff, just don't go where the star takes you. Could you try clicking the right stick?
With this. And the left.
Circle. Okay, click it now. Nice. Oh, well, no, not really. Okay, I thought it would bring the camera back around you. Usually it's a camera reset button. But I guess not. This appears to be the way to go. Your little blue thing is telling you to read that.
Oh my god, I fucking hate cameras. Why can't it just follow you around, whatever you do with?
Some weapons contain powers and abilities beyond the ordinary. Be sure to test every weapon to discover their secondary abilities. Some weapon abilities are immediate, and some may need a bit of time to charge before they realize their full potential.
Oh boy.
Okay. Some weapons got a wallop. Oh, press and hold to charge.
I found the
Okay.
room.
Press triangle. You're now back to your arm. Okay, now hold the circle button.
Ah, fuck off.
You switched weapons. And
Whoa.
then you did a hold shot for your knives, which you now have 97 left. You had 100. Now you have 96.
Oh.
You can see the counter at the top left under the skull.
Did I switch to the arm?
I believe you did. Now you have a sword. Instead of using your arm. Your sword should have a charge shot as well.
What should I doing all the fun stuff?
What are you talking about?
I feel like I'm doing
During your
stuff to
travels through
discover.
Gallowmere, you will collect many items. To see your items or to use one, review your inventory. In it, you will also find your Book of Gallowmere, which will keep a record of the denizens you've encountered, and bestow you with keen insights that only a disembodied voice could provide.
Is my inventory just on the left, right?
Your inventory is going to be in the menu, likely, like most video games. And you don't have to worry about doing all the fun stuff. I got to admit, I've played a lot of games like this, and it's more fun for me to watch you enjoy it, especially as a newbie, as opposed to me just playing a game that it's just going to feel like I've done it a million times. That's why I told you to backtrack and there would be extra items in that room. And I was right. So, press the options button. Okay, press circle. Touch the touchpad. There's your inventory. So you see you got 96 daggers, 150 copper shield. You got Dan's helmet. Oh, you know what? You don't have Dan's helmet on, so go to Dan's helmet and press X to equip. And if you press R1 or L1 will take you to armor, and then ranged, and then melee. So it'll just sort of separate things. What's that book? Book of Gallowmere. The bestiary. Oh, okay, so that's just going to tell you about monsters you encounter. But it may also tell you later about monsters' weak points in case you need that to deal with pesky ones. Why not equip your shield?
Like this?
Yep. Shield equipped. I don't know why it has 150. I guess it'll only take that much damage. But it'll help you take less damage.
It says less protective plate, more dinner plate?
Cool. Press triangle. And now hold circle. Release when ready. Tap circle. Was it square that did slaps? Press square. Now see if you can hold square.
Yeah, nothing's happening.
Nothing?
Mhm.
Cool. So square is light attack, circle is heavy, holding circle is super heavy attack. Sweet.
Seems like you've done this before.
Yeah. Now, whenever you're ready, it's time to go. Time to move on.
Oh, I didn't have to go
Automatically use
in.
the star room.
Oh, I have to get it.
It looked like there might have been another gargoyle on the wall to the left. Nope, just like shield decorations on the wall.
Track down Zerok by retracing his diabolical odyssey through Gallowmere. You can spot the exits from an area by looking out for his stinking trail of magic slime.
Neat. Look for magic slime to find your way to the bitch.
Well,
Zorrock? I'm gonna just call him bitch. I gotta say, this game looks great. I love how it looks.
yeah. So far, I like it.
Don't know, never been here. The graveyard.
Every time I drink wine, it's worth it. Take your first steps as a hero and stay home, helpless zombies. And stay home. See, this is what the coronavirus does to you. I'm reading "Stay Home."
Oh shit.
Wait, oh, I am in there.
Wow, this reminds me a lot of the first game's first level. I wonder if it is just a remake of it and I haven't noticed till now.
can't I do this one?
I don't know. For quicker speed, you want to use your light attack, though, especially on early enemies.
Oh, this is not right.
Yeah, square button. See the little cousin it hand. I don't know if it's gonna hurt you. Doesn't seem to be doing anything
The
though.
little thing, right? Yeah, because I tried to
Welcome
hit it.
back to your beloved Gallowmere. The stinking dead have risen up to dance with the lifeless living, and they want to do it over your dead body.
It's rude, but okay. Everybody's gotta have, you know, hobbies, I guess. You make contact with him, but he's not bothering you.
Oh my god! I'm scared! Oh. Can I go in there?
No, doesn't look like it.
Oh shit. Okay, okay. Oh shit, I'm in the lift bottle already?
Yeah, these guys have been, they like spring forward from a distance. Book on your left.
That small light following you around is a wisp. The heroes of the Hall are not supposed to intervene in mortal affairs, but when they heard that Sir Daniel Fortescue had a shot at redemption, well, they decided to give you a hand with your depth perception. He will circle enemies, helping you direct your ranged attacks, but he'll also let you know what things might merit a closer look.
So he's just your helpful little butterfly. Use triangle to switch to your daggers, and now keep some distance in between you and these guys. Yeah, don't use them all. They're limited. Wait until your butterfly flies on an enemy. It'll. Okay. Do what you gotta do. I think there's another one on the left. Ooh. Health maybe? The Earth Rune.
That small light following you around
There
is
wasn't
a
one.
wisp. The heroes of
Did I
the
just
Hall
go to the
are
same
not
box?
supposed
Yep.
to intervene.
You can
Go
tell
down.
because it's open. You're going back to the beginning right
Oh
now.
Jesus. Oh, it's just gonna run away, but it looks like we gotta.
That's how you do it. Okay, so every time you kill one of these guys,
Oh,
every time you
shit!
kill one of these
I
guys,
didn't mean
you get a
to.
percentage thing at the top that you should be
Oh,
focused
wow.
on, because when it says 100, that means all the enemies are clear and you can explore the area freely, like a Souls game.
Oh, okay.
I would say there's something to your right. I don't know what it is. There's something straight ahead in red, and you're going to want to get that before going through the Earth Rune Gate. If you want to see it better, turn your camera.
Why is it not letting me get it?
Because there's nothing. Up the stairs. Ah, you need a chaos rune. Looks like it was trying to grab you by the niblets. Well, I don't know. Oh, to
Whoa,
your
what
right,
did I get over here?
nothing. To your right, there is a book that will tell you about whatever that pool of green is, which I think standing in it might refresh your energy or even refill your life bottle. I'm not sure.
Where?
Go to the right, stop, turn your camera.
Oh,
There's the book.
Don't let zombies get you down. Tend those wounds by stepping into this fountain of rejuvenation.
Yep. So hang out in that fountain until your health goes all the way up. And it's refilling your bottle as well. Stay in there till your bottle's full. And you good.
that's fantastic. Gotta fix my camera before I go. Oh shit. The fuck he fell in the mud.
When your little red butterfly is on an enemy, that's your targeted enemy. And if you want to change your target, you can press L1. and
Whoa!
the butterfly will go to a new person. And just, yeah, go back in the fountain and rejuvenate. Alright, if you got a little tap.
This is awesome.
Isn't that better than death being meaningless, having that cool recharge in your body?
It does feel great.
Nothing.
Can the plants go in there? What is this exponential? Oh, Jesus.
Read something.
Yeah. Oh, that's the
Chaos
stone.
rune? Found the chaos rune already. Money. Another book. Gonna have to stand in front of it. There you go.
Sometimes it may be useful to view the world from a different point of view. Be sure to take a moment from time to time to enjoy the beauty of our beloved Gallowmere. Keep your eye peeled for anything interesting.
So you found a secret something by stop. You found a secret something by moving your camera before.
Yeah,
You
this is
found
in
you
here.
were looking for a secret something, and that other thing you thought it was just plants, and this was their way of saying look inside because you find secret stuff. You opened a treasure chest and collected gold.
Okay. Can I go to here?
That's the chaos gate straight ahead.
Oh, so I have to go there?
Yeah. Because there's nowhere else to go. Leaving your butterfly.
Oh, fuck off!
Hold your charge shot. Release. Now slay him. Square, square, square. Recharge that health.
Done already?
Nope. Oh,
Whoa.
the recharge left. It only let you recharge so
Motherfucker.
much. It's alright though, you got half a life bottle and a whole life bar, so
Life bubble.
yeah. It's like an energy bar,
Wonderful
but
snack.
it's better. See, now if you use your daggers, when your butterfly goes to them, even though they're far away, you'll automatically hit them with whatever dagger you throw.
I'm not good. I mean,
You don't have to aim, the butterfly aims for you, that's what I'm saying. You just have to wait for the butterfly to turn red and attack an enemy, and that's when you know whatever dagger you throw will go at that enemy.
Remember, nothing remains hidden under the gaze of an angel.
the
Now
fuck?
switch weapons. Now one sword hit. See that? That's all it took to kill him. You've killed 78% of the enemies in this area, so there's not many left. Wait, she said something. The book said something about that angel. Stop. Turn around so that you can look inside these tombs and whatnot to see if there's anything special, like more health or something.
Oh.
You're gonna need your camera to help you with that.
I can't. There's nothing in here, I don't think.
Nope. You don't have to actually be in there. You just have to be near one and turn the camera a little bit.
This is the one that I went to.
This is the way back.
Hey, there. Did I go in this way?
You didn't go in there, but again, you don't have to go in. You just have to look in by moving the camera. Maybe we should just focus on going to that angel and finding its gaze. Where was its gaze? Nothing is hidden under the gaze of an angel. Oh, I see. Turn the angel to open whatever door you need open.
Oh shit.
Ah, to open that gate, use the angel.
Those enemies.
Sure, if you want to. You don't have a lot of health. I'll tell you what. Switch to the dagger and be ready when the bumblebee, butterfly, whatever turns red. Hold the circle button and then unleash hell on them instead of just doing little taps. That is the quicker way. That's how I would do it. So you can use the angel to open that fence as well. Looks like a tough area ahead. We're definitely going to want to read that book and use that angel to open that little gate and get whatever that blue glowing stuff is.
The object here is the chalice. Every time you dispatch an enemy with a soul, the chalice fills a little more. Fill the chalice and then collect it, and you will be worthy of visiting the sacred Hall of Heroes to claim a new weapon.
Ooh.
There is a chalice to be found in every region of Gallowmere. They are all hidden or well guarded. Only a true hero will collect the full set.
Remember how I said every time you kill an enemy, there's like a percentage meter filling up at the top right? You filled up about 78%. So if you keep killing enemies, you can go back there and claim a chalice, which will give you a new weapon, which will make it easier to kill enemies. It's not full yet, so it's not worth it. What you want to do now is turn the angel. Well, I don't know if there's a fence. Don't use your knives.
I'm using my knives? Oh,
Yes.
shit.
To the left is a path that is presently open. Yes.
I'm stuck.
Are you? Try jumping. Charge shot. Alright, now try to move. There you go. Games, they happen like that sometimes. Now I don't know if that fence is open anymore to your right. That way. Me too, but there's a book over there and I don't see any enemies.
The living world lies beyond these skull gates. The master of the hilltop mausoleum, the stained glass demon, has possession of the skull key.
So you gotta find someone with a skull key if you're gonna get in there. I would say don't move towards them. Just when you get close enough, start spamming that square button. Let them bounce off your sword. %. You've almost got enough to go claim your chalice.
Where can I go in there?
Because you're not supposed to.
He's running, he slid. Oh. Oh no.
Go back and collect your chalice.
Like
You'll
my
get a
little
stronger
kid.
weapon.
Where do I go to do that again? Can't remember.
A little more to the left. Down that hill to the front, sort of, yeah. And then you're going to have to smack the statue. Keep going to the right. Well, I'm pretty sure if you click the stick, it'll automatically
He's running,
write.
it's funny.
It will automatically write your camera, but you don't want to learn how to use that.
Click
So,
the stick.
oh, okay, stop. Click the stick. Okay, keep running forward. Okay, now turn around, run back towards us. Okay, click the stick. Click it. Click it. Wow, it's not working. It just keeps. Oh, there we go.
So if you're not moving,
Correct. Then the camera will automatically go behind you.
yep, so I can't be running.
Correct. Okay, go back. I don't know where you're going.
Oh,
You're supposed to
I
collect
don't
the
know. It
chalice.
looks the same. I should have clicked it.
That's alright. Now you're going to need to hit her so she's facing the gate that is presently on your left. One more hit should do it.
Oh, there it
One
opened.
more hit should do it. And there you go. That should be your chalice. That was the wrong way to turn the camera, but keep turning. We'll get there eventually.
This is the way, right?
Nope. To your right. Now on your left. There it is. The Hall of Heroes awaits. I know. I know. Okay.
So what now?
Now,
Where do I push
Turn. Turn the camera. To your right, I believe, is a path with unexplored stuff. I believe that way. Yes. You want to turn her so that she'll open that fence and you can go in there. Because I think that's the path to like extras before progression. I'm not quite sure though.
Woo!
I feel like you the other day where you're like, turn around, they're coming after you. You know, just approach nice and slow. Okay, now start spamming because they're going to come at you.
I want to get tired of this stamina.
There isn't. Ooh, you get you still. Now there's some collectibles up there. No, we already checked these. I think that's another life bottle. So you'll have 2 life bottles. Yep, you have 2 life bottles. Oh boy. It looks like if you push forward, you'll fall down in there and you won't be able to get back up. You'll have to fight your way out.
Okay, this is only there.
I don't think so. There was another way that we didn't keep going yet. We don't know what's around there. To the left? don't know if we need to turn her. But possibly. Now you're gonna pass that boss gate with the skull. Pass it. That's running into it. There you
No,
go.
I just wanted to know what would happen.
Oh. So say something. Be like, let me smack this bitch and see what happens.
If it this way happens.
Yep. And I believe this will lead you to the same place. Ah, yes, yes.
They're stupid, huh?
Really, but maybe their AI could use some work. I don't know. I believe this is the pit you would have fallen into, and if you tried to run out through these stairs, you'd be trapped by a locked gate. So it's good that we came this way.
Let me see if you.
Tilt your camera more forward. Is it not letting you? It bounced back. Put the camera. Yeah, there you go.
That's a close up.
Uh-huh. I'm sure the close-up is supposed to help you, like, throwing items. Yeah, there's the hill you could have dropped off of behind you. So now we're doing good. This is the path to progression. We're going to find a skull key. That's the way to do it. You'll find a skull key, and then go through the skull door. Get him while he's down.
I don't think I can.
Well, you should try,
No?
because they hit you almost every time they touch you. And I don't see any more of those healthy fountains around here. Oh, there is a healthy fountain up there. Don't use it yet, though. Hey, you're gonna want to backtrack to this after you've taken a couple more hits, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Save it before you go to that,
Oh!
building
Oh!
execution.
Oh!
Oh, yeah, games give me orgasms too. Let's call them gamegasms.
I think the water was hurting me. This
I don't
is hurting
think
me
so.
right now, right? Oh, no.
Negative. He flashes red when he gets hurt.
Jesus Christ, you're gonna die because of the camera now?
Oh yeah, cameras kill a lot of people in games, especially Dark Souls 2. Mimic? Copper shield better than your other shield, although your shield
Feel
never
free
seems to
to
do
have
anything.
a paddle in the shallow water, but don't be tempted to go for a swim. Buoyancy can be a problem for those of a dead disposition.
The deeper water will drown you. So past that bridge, you might be able to jump over the bridge, but I'm not sure. You gotta go that way sometime, somehow.
I guess I can heal now.
If you want to, but I would still wait. Because
Oh.
the rejuvenating thing only does so much rejuvenation before it disappears.
Another one.
Okay. It doesn't look like there's a jumpable spot. It looks like there are
There's a
two
bridge.
bridges. There's one on the left and one on the right. So we might have to find our way to one of those bridges. Oh, so you made it. It looked like there was also a gargoyle to speak of. Oh, it's the Hall of Heroes.
Oh, jeez.
Well, no, this is what you get for filling up the chalice. So now you get like a weapon or something.
I'm gonna fill him up, I swear.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes, where the bravest warriors from history spend eternity, feasting, singing, and arm wrestling. If they think you're worthy enough, you may be able to persuade them to give you a new weapon.
You wanna play this?
Worthy. You killed a bunch of stuff.
Simple. Oh,
You can buy more daggers. You have 300 gold. It costs 40 for more daggers. You can have up to 250.
yeah. I'm happy with my weapon.
To pay homage to the heroes, stand in front of their designated statues and await spiritual guidance.
Okay.
So that's how you get your new weapon, which I think is a crossbow.
Captain Fortescue, it's me, Canny Tim. Does the battle go well? How I wish I could fight at
Yeah,
your
that's
side again, sir. But hold, you could take my crossbow. It's got rapid fire and you can ricochet the darts off walls to shoot around corners. I used it at the Battle of Gallowmere. After you were slain, I shot Zarek's champion, Lord Kardok, a clean kill through the eye at some 1,000 yards. Not that there's anything clever about shooting someone in the eye, sir. Oh, goodbye, sir.
Pretty sure that's the guy that shot you. He's the reason you have one eye.
That is hilarious.
So now you have a crossbow. So you have 200 crossbow darts, and they bounce off of stuff, so you can ricochet them.
Oh,
Don't waste
I'm just
them.
practicing, but I have to figure it out.
Try holding circle. Okay, don't hold circle.
Just, I can collect it.
I'm pretty sure that was your chalice that you filled.
Oh, there's not blue, so I can't talk to him.
Yeah, you gotta fill it more chalices. That's you.
That's what happened. That's it, I guess.
Look like there's stairs. I don't know if you can go up those yet. Another book.
Only when you are truly worthy as a hero will you be able to ascend to the higher level of this hall. When you have paid homage to all of the heroes in the lower hall, the ghostly stairs will then become solid.
Nice.
Yeah.
I guess that'll open up another time too. Maybe the shop sells arrows now?
Where's that?
At the beginning, so toward that purple cloud and on the left.
What
On
are
the
we
wall.
right now? Yeah.
And you still have your knives as well.
Mm-hmm. No? Where we go now?
Think up.
Yeah.
On to level 2.
Take a try?
You're good. Are you having fun?
Yes. So I feel bad, so you should try it.
I told you earlier. I've played tons of games like
No,
this.
but
It's more
still.
fun for me to watch you enjoying it and struggle with the
Back to
camera.
road. Need some more ice cream.
Yeah, it's good thing we don't have any in the house.
Yeah, you're right. Whoa, get ready to fuck shit up. These zombies are not as scary as yesterday. Yesterday's zombies scary.
So, even from the shackles of death, my old enemy pursues me. You're too late, Fortescue. Already my army has risen from the grave. You will never leave this necropolis.
Good for you, ugly. Oh, shit. What great.
Okay. Those balls are gonna roll
I'm
downhill.
gonna have to do some jumping. I think. Come on, I wanna kill you before. Oh! Did you see that? I turned in direction.
Yep.
Some obstructions can be smashed down with clubs and certain other weapons. Try experimenting.
I saw that one of the boulders was glowing red and one was normal. So my guess is a normal boulder can be smashed with a club, and then a red boulder will just like explode with fire or something.
I don't get it. But I'll get it eventually. Woo! Oh no! Did it hurt me? Yeah,
It looked like you
I
took
look
some
like I was
damage, but I was
stuck.
sort of like fading away for a minute.
These boulders are going to crush your bones if you aren't careful. I hope you have a good shield equipped. Remember that each hit on your shield will chip away at its durability. Better if than you, though.
Do we have a shield?
You do. You have two shields. You have one equipped and you have an extra in lockdown. But I don't know how you use it. Press and hold R1 to block? Is that what it says?
Oh yeah, look.
Oh, that's why he was ducking. So can you hold, block, and hit? Did you jump?
Yeah, but let's see.
Oh,
Here?
you switched to your, yeah.
God.
Well, it just makes you pop up, but at least you can do it.
What the fuck do we do?
So, I don't know. You kill the guy? Are you saying what do you do now? Your choices are left path, up the hill, or right path. And you're going to want to take the left or the right first so that you can find this club that they mentioned so that you can smash most of those boulders rather than getting crushed.
Oh my god.
That's usually a good idea. Test to see if there's fire damage. And you're just on fire.
I am on fire?
Yeah, you're going to have to wait for it to go out, I think.
Oh my god. I didn't know I was on fire.
It ran out. Yeah, that's what happens in a lot of games if you run into fire. Not like
I thought I was
Whoa.
catching something.
there's a little hidden thingy behind there. I don't know what that is. Can you hit it? I don't know what it is. It's just a little guy in a hat.
It's weird. Can you kill everybody here before I talk to this book?
I think when you talk to books, it pauses enemies.
Of great archaeological interest, destroy the boulder and plunder the valuable treasures within.
How am I
It
gonna
did.
do
It looked like
that?
there was something sort of. Yeah, the boulder had a little glowing behind it. Try smash it with your sword. Not those. Back towards us, towards the screen. Keep coming, keep coming. Go forward. On your left. There's a big boulder. You can see it's kind of glowing blue behind it.
This is it, the big rock?
Yep. Keep beating the shit out of it, or maybe you gotta go get a club to break it down. Or try a charge shot. Nope, need a club. You don't have one. You want to go through this gate. Keep the boulders on your right and go straight. You can see there's some enemies. You want to go a little more to your right.
Hold on, what's that?
I don't know. Tree stump? Or
Oh shit.
makeshift grave, I think. We're really close to that club. I can take this.
Come on, do it, right there.
Not gonna check that treasure chest?
Oh yeah. What is it?
Oh. That's what we call a mimic. You don't want to open those anymore.
Oh, that hurt me?
Yep.
Which
Keep
direction
going.
do I go?
I would that way.
This way. Ooh.
There's some in that little house on the left.
This house on the left. Let me just check what it is. Oh, hold on, let's go back to
There's a
it.
shop. My guess is now that you gotta buy the club.
Oh, so this is the house I went in?
Yep. Got crossbow bolts, throwing daggers, but no club, huh? Maybe if you just use your arm as a club? I don't know.
God, a boulder?
We could test it on that boulder. There's treasure on the other side of that boulder. So that so far is that's gotta be the club then. Not that way. Yeah, that way.
Where is my arm? I have to go.
Press triangle.
Oops.
Now press the D-pad. Not the D-pad. Press the touchpad. Okay, now left. Set as primary weapon. Yep. Press X. Okay. Now